Hey everybody, this is Kenny again. Staying in the process is not always easy to do. We can do it in bursts. You know, as human beings, we like to do things for a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe even 6 months. But in order to win, in order to achieve a goal, you got to keep doing it. Even the most mundane things, day in and day out, or whatever the things are, you've got to continue to do them. All the time, every day, every second of the day, until you win or until you reach that goal. Good luck with it. Get the food out in 4 minutes with what? Amazing quality. Old school, baby. Let's get the food out fast and make sure it tastes and looks good. Fast, tastes, and looks good. Okay, next. Open doors and greet guests. An old school, another one. See, but this is a process. See, all these things, we're going to run back through them again when I summarize everything, but everything's got to be done when? Daily. How often every day? All day. So that is as easy as it looks. But the winners can do this. You understand? The winners can do this. All right? Open the doors and greet guests sincerely. Well, if I have spent time with my staff professionally, okay, and that also means I got to run get one every now and then. That also means I got to say hello louder than everybody else in there. Hey, folks, how you doing today? Come on in, take a seat. Or, hey, folks, good to see you again. Whatever it is, I got to set the pace on that. Why? Because I'm the role model. I'm the leader. And it's hard. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you're pissed off. Sometimes as an owner, you got bills piling up. Shit happens, man. The hardest part about a process is when shit happens, staying with the process and not running off into chaos. That's what's hard. Open doors, greet guests sincerely. Next. Next. All right, if I'm locked in and I'm intense and I am hyper looking at everybody in here and I am hyper checking out my restaurant and I'm following the process, I know when we have a problem. I know when there's a complaint. I can tell by the interaction at the table, and I could be from me to Stephen Perry, and I can tell that there's a problem. Can't you? If you're locked in, you're intense, and you're in tune, you're tuned in, sure you can. I'm going to go over there right then if I can, and I'm going to fix it right then. No more complaints at the home office. No excuse, man. No excuse. And trust me, if you ever hear back from us on one, we've weeded through the ones we think are bullshit. When you hear back, we think it's legit, or we wouldn't call you back. All right? We wouldn't make you handle it. But handle it right there. None to the home office. A goal next year, if you want to call it a goal, no complaints out of my restaurant, man. None. Because I'm going to follow the process, and I'm going to follow it at a high level every day, every second of the day. Okay? Next. Big one. First word is encourage the people that work with you. Encourage them. And do it more frequently than you're even doing it now. Appreciate them. Let them know that you appreciate them. And you can do it with small things by, hey, the prom's coming up or whatever's happening, give them that time off and do it with a smile and tell them to have a great time. Because you appreciate them. You appreciate what they do when they come in and bust their tails for you every day. And once you get a newbie or you get an old person that's finally starting to get it and really starting to go, encourage them, man. Tell them what a stud or studette they are. Watch them flourish. Watch them grow. But then there's that little piece at the end over there. That's the yin and yang of business. But you also got to hold them accountable. Just like your mama and your daddy do you. If I asked everybody in this room, tell me somebody in your life that you would run through a fire for, a lot of you would raise your hands up and probably say your mom, your dad, or somebody that's really close to you. But I promise you, they did all three of these things with you in spades. They encouraged you, they appreciated you, and they damn well held you accountable too. And you still run through fire for them today. Be that type of leader. Be that leader. Sometimes you have to remind yourself, we all get so caught up in just getting through the rush or just doing this or doing that. But you know, sometimes that fry guy was pretty special today, man. Turn to him and say, great job, man. High five him. He's going to be like, what? And then walk away. He's going to feel great. He's going to feel great. Who in here doesn't like to be patted on the back? Who in here wouldn't like for me to walk in your store and say, in front of all your staff, you're a stud, man. I wish I had 150 operators just like you. How would that make you feel if I did it in front of your staff? Pretty good. Your staff feels the same way. They're no different. Just because they may be on a different economic ladder, just because they may be on a different level, just because they might be younger, doesn't mean they don't want to be encouraged. They don't want to feel appreciated, and they want to be held accountable. I don't know how many stores we've gone into that have had issues, and we go in there and you know, I just literally earlier this summer, I went into one, and I was convinced they must have had the worst staff on the planet, right? I mean, I was convinced of it. Had to, with the complaints we were getting. Oh man, I went in there running and just punched somebody in the nose, right? And I go in there, and you know what? They were awesome. They were not bad at all. They weren't bad. Some of them, as a matter of fact, came up to me later, and I went, I'd hire you right now. They were good, but nobody held them accountable. Nobody appreciated them, and nobody encouraged them. It was that simple. They wanted somebody to come in there and put their foot down. Because there were one or two bad ones, right? So that's what your job is as a leader, to go in there and cut that cancer out, man, so the rest of them can grow. You got to get the cancers out of your store. And the cancers are that cook that's going to do it when he damn well feels like doing it. He's got to go. Because that ain't how you're showing him. He's got to go. Or that wait staff, that one that hangs around for 2 or 3 years that knows every damn thing and is just like the most negative human being on the planet, but she won't quit. She's got to go too. Okay? Now this store had a few more than that, but once we cut them out, the rest of the staff was like, they immediately had an increase in sales. They immediately got better. Okay? Encourage, appreciate, hold each other accountable. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you understand that a lot of times the difference between succeeding and failing is not where you went to school or who your mama is or who your daddy is or anything like that. The difference between winning and losing is just being hard-headed enough to do the process over and over and over until you win. You know, if you're going to raise children, you have to be consistent over and over and over if you want to raise good kids. If you want to run great restaurants, you have to be able to do it over and over until you win. It's not always about intellect or other things of that manner. It's oftentimes just about sheer dogged determination and persistence. So I hope you enjoyed that.